Hi everyone. Today we're gonna try to find the centroid for a T-shape. So first of all, what is a centroid? A centroid is like the center of a geometric shape. For instance, let's say that we have a triangle of any shape. So you happen to balance this shape in the tip of your finger. The centroid for this shape will be right here, right, right at the center. That's where happen to put your finger, it will balance out. Therefore, today we're gonna try to find the centroid for a T-shape. Alright, in order to do this, we're gonna be using a general equation. So, as many of you guys should know by now, the equation for centroid equals to the summation of the areas times y divided by the summation of the areas. Alright, where for A it's just area, like for a T-shape you have to divide into sections. So for a T-shape the easiest way will be to divide into two rectangles. So let's call this rectangle right here, let's call it 1, and the one at the bottom, let's call it rectangle number 2. Alright, so let's try to calculate the centroid. So as we say, A is the area, y is the distance between the centroid of every particular section to the neutral axis. So to calculate the centroid of the T-shape, first you have to provide a neutral axis. Please recall that for the neutral axis you can put it pretty much anywhere. You can put it on top, you can put it at the bottom, but I usually go at the bottom because for me it's easier to understand my reference. So let's try to solve this problem. So the centroid equals to first the summation of the areas times y. So we're gonna have for rectangle 1 the area equals to 3 times 6. Oh, sorry, 6 times y. So for a rectangle, the center is right at the center, so it's gonna be 1.5. So the distance to calculate the distance from here, the center of that rectangle, all the way to the bottom, is gonna be 10 minus 1.5. That's for the first one. Plus, now we're gonna focus on the second triangle. Plus 2 times 10 minus 3 is gonna be 7. That's the area of the second rectangle times the distance from the centroid to the neutral axis. So the centroid is gonna be 7, all of this, 7 divided by 2. Now we're gonna divide all of this by the summation of the areas. So we're gonna have 3 times 6 plus 2 times 7. If we put all of this in the calculator, we're going to get, I'm doing this problem as we go. I don't have the values, so bear with me, guys. 2 times 7 times 7 divided by 2 divided by the summation of the areas. Alright, so if we do the calculation right, we should get a total of 6 point 6.31 inches. So the centroid is going to be located at 6.3 inches from the neutral axis. And that's how you calculate the centroid. Really simple, straightforward. So if you have any questions, just send me a message.